Hey, welcome back to Golden Keys Life Coaching. We are going to do some life coaching through tarot. I've been doing something different that I actually haven't done on this channel. I do them in personal readings, but I've never gone this in depth on my channel here. So I'm trying something different. We're going to do career and money, see if I can give you some clarity or guidance with career and money. Then we're going to move over to relationships. And then in between, we're going to do power of surrender and life purpose. Okay. All right. So I've been telling the zodiac signs what I like most about them. So Aries, you are last but definitely not least. What I love about Aries is how courageous Aries is. Aries is very bold. Some of the funniest people you ever want to meet. Extremely courageous, extremely bold, definitely leaders, very expressive, fearless. Like I love Aries. I typically get along with a lot of Aries. I've had quite a few Aries in my life. It's in my chart. I've had a child that's an Aries, so I love Aries. So let's get it here. All right, so let's start with career and money. What messages? I've already cleansed my sacred space. And Aries, I actually had your reading ready, but for some reason it just kept, like the upload kept stopping on that one, so I had to just delete it and start over. So I apologize about this delay. I try to keep my channel positive, but once in a while, let me just rap with you for a second. Once in a while, people like to take your kindness for your weakness, okay? And they don't appreciate the fact that you hold their secrets. And so, once in a while, people, they get out their minds and they start doing dumb shit. And once in a blue moon, because if I'm not helping anyone, I'm a woman of few words, okay? But once in a blue moon, you just got to take that crown off and, pull that other side out and just remind some motherfuckers to back up off you if they don't want to lose their reputation for the rest of their life, So, it saddens me that I had to do what I had to do on my channel, and I can't promise it won't happen again because I'm not done. This has been a long time coming, and what I'm speaking of is about a year old. I gave people a year to just cut the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Go on about your business. You feel me? Accept the change that's here and just roll with it. But you got some people that they have mental issues. They don't love themselves. They're insecure. They don't like change. They're pathological liars. Some of them like clinically have issues and they just don't want to move on. You know what I'm saying? And so you just gotta, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, and I'm not done. You feel me? Because I'm sitting on some shit. You feel me? So, I got my sword out right now. Because, it's like, it's been over a year and y'all still at this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still like this. What is the problem? Take your power back. Quit giving it all to me. You feel me? And people will get evidence that something is not working. And they just keep going anyway because they ain't got shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm probably going to have to do some more of that. But hopefully it will be short-lived. But I'm definitely ready to, blast some motherfuckers. I got quite a few. Some bitches and some niggas. All right? So, here we go. You can't be all love and light all the time. I typically try to stay on that side because I know what comes out when I go to the other way. So, I try to control that part of me as much as possible. Sometimes, though, you just got to give people what they're looking for. You feel me? So, Aries, it's all about you right now. Let's get it. Career and money. What kind of clarity, ancestors, can we give the sign of Aries? Career and money. Clarity, guidance, encouragement, ancestors and guides. And I have guides on the right-hand path and the left-hand path. So what can we tell Aries? What can we do for Aries? Okay. And typically, tarot should be like confirmation. Anything you hear, oh, that's too many. You should kind of already know this stuff already. You just maybe be unsure. you're like, should I really do this or not, you know? But I personally, some other readers may feel different, and that's okay. I just personally feel like you should never hear a tarot reading and be completely clueless as to what's going on and just adopt what's being said to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're reading for a lot of people. You know, I have a small platform. I'm not reading for thousands of people and all that. But I've seen people in larger, they just take stuff too far with the tarot. Also, remember, it can change based on the choices of the parties involved, okay? I just like to help. I want to give messages of clarity, encouragement, and let you know if you're going in the right direction. And if you're, give you encouragement. If you're not, what you might be able to do to kind of get yourself back on track, okay? So, Aries, May 2022. What do we have in career and money for the sign of Aries? All right. Ooh, that's a good one, Aries. Okay. We'll take it. All right. So, you know what? Let's stop there and let's see what we got so far. Okay. Know what that is. Know what that is. I know what this is. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 So, let me see something, because... Okay. Okay. Shoot, Aries, you are a jack of all trades here. You can do a whole lot of things. Okay. All right. So Aries, stop being so timid. Stop being so timid. Okay. So here's what we got. We got mistakes. Okay. It is a past mistake left you financially insecure and unsure what to do. Your current financial situation was your own doing. Accept responsibility for it. We got loss. And it says here, expect some financial turmoil in the future. A job loss can make it difficult to keep control of your money. You will have to work really hard to make ends meet. Real estate. Build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. Consider a career in real estate, interior design, architecture, or any home business. It's time to go back to basics to strengthen your finances. Writer. And your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. A career in book writing, content writing, or blogging could be good for you. Social media management. Use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. Artist. Focus on finding the beauty in your everyday life. The artist can be a photographer, painter, film, graphic artist, or web designer. And of course, art can be many other things. Being a chef is art. You know, it's a lot more than what they mentioned, of course. If you can't make a living with your art full time, start part time. Just get started. And caution. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. More going out than coming in. Persistence. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building your finances. Work smart. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally to start with a clean palette. Stick to basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. And we got next level. You're either about to take your finances to the next level or it's time that you do. If your finances haven't improved yet, You can be certain they will soon. There's a chance of something extra in the air. Okay, so what I see here, I feel like this loss and mistake, Aries, is in the past. I feel like this is in the near past. I feel like you actually you have money, but I don't know if you had a big expense or something happened where you had a major financial loss, okay? But it was a mistake that you did. It was something you mismanaged, wasn't paying attention to, or whatever the case may be, right? I don't know if you had to move recently or I'm not really sure what this real estate is about other than building a solid foundation. So, Aries, I feel like I'm talking to a younger fire sign who's just getting started. Okay? So, you know how you are when you're young. You just do things. I remember when I was in college and I got my first few credit cards, I burned through them babies and couldn't even pay it back. That's just what happened. The people come to the college campuses and they pretty much fill out the applications for you. And you're not totally understanding what's going on, and you kind of can kind of screw up your credit and before you can even graduate. Okay, so I feel like, Aries, you are becoming more cautious of your spending habits because you know that you are maturing. I feel like like, okay, I'm getting older, it's time for me to get a little bit more serious. I can't spend my money in ways that I used to. That's what I'm feeling right here. Okay, you might need to move or something too. Either you're good within real estate, you could look into that, or you have a new home, or you're getting ready to get a new home, or you need to move from somewhere. Okay. And this is, building a firm foundation. So, Aries, I feel like you are coming out of that young, carefree those young, carefree spending habits. And you are taking your finances a little bit more seriously. But you have a talent that you've already been working on. I feel like this writer and this artist, you're already doing this. I feel like this is something you're already doing. Okay? And you've been at it for a little bit, and it's good. It's very, very good. It's just something that takes persistence. Okay? Aries, whatever this is, with this artist and the writer, please, please, please consider not ever giving this up, because I feel like you started doing this kind of early, and if you just keep with that persistence and keep going, this is going to be big. Whatever this is going to be big. Okay, you are going to go to the next level with whatever this is. Shoot, I'm feeling like somebody gonna be famous one day. Like, seriously, I don't think I've ever said that in a reading. But I feel like this is a younger Aries that's been at something for quite some time. I have a son who's an Aries, and I know he's a film writer and an artist, and this could be him. He's been at it since high school. He's usually pretty good with money, but maybe there was something going on recently that made him kind of slow down in his spending, possibly. But whoever I'm talking to, whatever this is that you do as far as being an artist and writer, please, 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 please keep going, okay? Because this is coming for you, okay? Simply because you are persistent and you've been working your craft for quite some time, right? But what the universe is asking you is to learn to work smarter and not harder, okay? I think you might be overworking something. And when you overwork something, you tend to you have creative blockages, mental blockages. You might start to feel overwhelmed. I feel like you might overwhelm yourself. And the universe is saying, no, find smarter ways to do what you have to do. Stay up with technology, things like that. But work smart, not harder. All right. Even though you're being asked to be persistent, it doesn't necessarily mean that you got to be back breaking at it all the time either. All right. But this next level was the very last card out, which means this is the end goal. This is the end. This is the end. The big picture, the full result is going to be this. All right. You're going to become what you want to. I promise. As long as you make the right choices. If you are considering moving, it might be a good time to do that. And if you are ready to step out on your own or change locations or something like that, you definitely have to get this under control. You're going to have to, or you know, get all excited about your place and keys, and you blink, before you blink, you got an eviction notice on your door because you're mishandling money. All right, so I'm proud of you, Aries, that you are thinking about this now, of how you've handled your finances in the past. You know consciously that there's a real estate move you want to make, and I just feel like this is moving or something. Maybe you're ready to go to another city, state, move on your own if you have other people with you, or you're still at home, whatever the case may be. And so you're taking your money a little bit more seriously. Your whatever this craft you do, your craft and your money is your main focus right now. So I'm glad that you are looking into getting this taken care of. You got to get this under control so you can maintain your home. And, you know, sometimes it takes money to make money, you know. So if you have to put money into your craft or your business, you have to be very disciplined in your spending, okay? Especially if you just decide to own a business or something one day, you gotta definitely be financially disciplined, all right? So always keep up on technological ways to improve what you do to make things quicker, more convenient. We're in the age of Aquarius. We're in the age of technology. So that's what this whole evolution is about. People learning to do this. Work smarter. Okay. So good stuff, Aries. Like real talk, this is good. Everything you're on the right track. You're thinking about the right things. Okay. Your craft is good. You're on the right way to realizing how you may have, you know, been a little bit careless. And if you are a younger person, because I feel like this is a younger air sign, I mean, air's not air sign, but fire sign, that's just kind of typically what happens. You know, when I was in my 20s, I wasted a lot of money too, because, you know, you're young and you're carefree. That's what you do. But when you start creating a family and moving out on your own and bills and stuff, it definitely changes. You have to be a little bit more conscious of things, okay? And because you probably have to work a regular job and do your craft, you don't want to burn yourself out, Aries. So you got to learn how to do this, okay? And keep an eye on your tendency to do this. Aries, we can be very impulsive sometimes, okay? And it took me some years to really master my impulsivity because it's just naturally in us to be like that. But what happens is this comes from impulsivity, just impulsively buying. You know, we make mistakes when we don't consciously buy. So start making sure, start telling yourself, I want to consciously buy things. Want it, need it. Only pay attention to what you need, what you want, write it down. I promise you, you'll be able, you're going to come back to it and you're going to get exactly what you want, okay? So let me get some purpose cards here. One of our already came out. Yeah, you can do this. I feel like whoever this is, you're very mature. You started out pretty early too. So you're good. You're just ready to see some results and you're ready to just, you know, grow up. That's what's up. All right. Let's see if we can get one more. All right. So we have strength. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Okay, you're gonna be good at. You're gonna get what you want, Aries, because you started out pretty young. You taught yourself easily, and I feel like you paid attention to those that were teaching you. You are a teachable spirit, whoever I'm talking to. So because you started out so mature so early, you definitely have the strength to do whatever it is that you are wanting to do and manifest, okay? Then we got books. It says you connect to your life purpose through your involvement in books. So somebody likes to read. Again, this writer, someone is a book writer, and maybe you know that you're working on the book, or you definitely need to put that on your list to start writing, Aries. You have a book inside of you. There's something you need to say that the world needs to know, okay? Then we got sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. See? So that goes back to this part. You're becoming more sensitive with about your finances, how you've spent your money, you know, so far, and you're ready to kind of get real serious about it. You're sensitive about your finances right now, which is good because you know that time is coming where you're going to have to put away some of that frivolous spending because you're growing up. Okay. Then we got counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So that is beautiful. That could be a part of your art. Write whatever you want. So, like, you are a book writer. Something about the books you write have to do with, you know, advice. Maybe self-help books would be good to consider writing. Excuse me. Um, I don't know. Only you would really know what that's about. But I feel like that's what it is. That could be your books could be like self-help books. Okay. Um, then we got energy healing. So you got a spiritual side there, Aries. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. People heal through their art. Don't forget that. Okay. So that was actually pretty cool. All right, Aries. So power of surrender. So you're good. You're doing what you should do. This is the, you know, this particular stage in your development. This is you have the frame of mind that you should right now. Okay. I like how focused you are. I feel energy of someone who's extremely focused. Okay. And I feel like you're extremely mature for your age, whoever you are. You played around for a little bit, but that's what you were supposed to do. I mean, you know, when you're fresh out of high school or you're young, that's what you do. You know, most people do, I would say. But you're ready to come out of that. You're consciously aware that you have to tighten that type of thing up because you are getting older now. Okay. I don't know. No, I don't see any kids out here. Maybe you got kids now or something. You know, like, all right, I got to get serious about some things. Okay. So here we go. Power of surrender. What might you need to surrender, Aries, to pull this through? Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Nice. Nice. Let's see if we can get you one more. Uh-oh. I'm going to take this one that fell out over here. That was the one that fell out. All right. So we got surrender to your intuition. Nice. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. And clearly, your intuition is telling you something great is coming. Something is coming for you with your craft. And it's time to tighten up some things so that you can be ready when that comes on through. Surrender stress. Too young to be stressed because I keep feeling a youthful, younger energy here. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Okay? Sometimes we can get stressed out by just waiting on timing. You know you have a gift. You've been working on something for some time, and it just kind of stresses you out because you might feel like, well, why is this not happening? Or this should be happening by now. You know, try not to let that stress you out because timing is everything. Okay? Surrender your ego. All right, Aries, and y'all know how we are with our egos. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So, that's beautiful. Financially, your ego can actually cause you to make financial mistakes because you're buying a bunch of things that you don't necessarily need. You're focusing on wants. You're trying to keep up with the Joneses type energy. That can really get you into financial mistakes and loss. So do you stay focused on how you do things, your timeline. Okay, the ones that are already where you want to be, look at them and learn from them. Okay, but as far as you are concerned, just remember that I'm on a whole different timeline. Okay, so that your ego is not tempted to just like take over, and then you end up making another financial mistake, have a loss, and then now you've kind of set yourself back a little bit. So the next one was surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will come. Okay? So you're trying to become more independent. Okay? And that's fine. If you don't want to talk to parents or older siblings or cousins or whoever, just know that you have ancestors and the universe is definitely listening. Go ahead and pray. Say your prayers, okay? Ask for guidance and things like that. All right, so now let's get to the juicy relationship stuff, Aries. What we got here? Aries, what's going on in your love life? Let us see. Relationship guidance and clarity for the sign of Aries. So Aries, you're good. I feel like whatever you're going through, you are at the appropriate stage of development. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're going through, that's what you should be going through at your age. Okay. I keep feeling young energy here. Very young. You know, I wouldn't even say this is an older person with a youthful spirit. I'm talking to a younger person that's, you know, starting out, ready to go out on their own, you know, but somebody's been doing something for quite some time and they're mastering something very early in life that's going to bring a lot of abundance, and I just feel like possible fame for someone, you know. And someone is ready to be independent. I keep feeling like this real estate card is somebody wants to move. Maybe you still live with parents or something like that, or a relative or a friend, or I don't know, but somebody is ready to live on their own, I feel like. And you're a little nervous, but that's okay. I was nervous. My first apartment, you know, I got married pretty young, but we were nervous. We was. But we figured it out. That's too many. Sorry, Aries. All right, so relationship. Let's click over to relationship, love, energy. What we got for the sign of Aries, ancestors. Uh-oh. These out the way. Oh, wait a minute. This one flipped over. Relationship, sign of Aries. What kind of clarity, encouragement, or messages ancestors we can give for the sign of Aries in relationship and love? Person that they're dealing with, or the person that's dealing with you, Aries. It could be, oh, hold on, that one flew out. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so that's two. I'll take the. Aw, Aries. How nice. So, Aries, love life, I think you're okay. This is really beautiful so far. I only see two. It's like a little sketchy here. Like, well, oh, that's another beautiful card. Okay. So I can get one more here. All right. All right, Aries. So give me a second here. All right, Aries. So, okay. So I feel like in your relationship and love life, For a minute, there was not a lot going on. You could have been sitting back healing, focused on work, school. I mean, the relationship wasn't a priority. Being in a relationship wasn't a priority for you in the recent past, okay? Because I feel like you came you came out of a relationship that was very it was a burden. You had a relationship that was very burdensome. With this grip card, it says anchor, chains weighed down. Okay, you were dealing with a very dishonest person. With this receipts, show me proof. You were dealing with a cheater or someone who lied constantly about money, lied about cheating a lot. You were dealing with someone who was not honest, and I'm talking to a male. Okay, this is a man. This is a male Aries. So you were dealing with someone who was very dishonest in their loyalty to you, or money, or both. And the relationship was just, it was a burden. Okay, it is in the past here with this history where it says the past happened. Okay, you might have had to cut someone off. Aries, it says extreme, harsh cutoff, drastic. I feel like you had to leave someone, Aries. You had to leave a female. There's a woman. This is a male Aries, a male energy I'm talking to. So whoever the woman was you had before, Aries, you had to leave that behind. Okay, and I feel like you have history with this person. You was with this person for a very, 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 very long time. But something about this relationship, you just couldn't do it anymore. You had to just cut it off. Okay, and so because you had to cut that off, I feel like it might have you just kind of went into like a little hermit mode to maybe heal, if possible. This is a relationship it says pretending, fake living beyond means. But the way the card fell out, I feel like the relationship you were in was fake. Okay, the love was fake. Everything was just, it wasn't real. You know how as time go on and a person keeps cheating on you over and over and over, they keep taking money from you over and over and over. They're not giving you anything, over and over and over. But you're just existing with each other. A lot of times people care too much what other people think, and they're afraid to break up or get a divorce. And I feel like this might have been the situation with you, Aries. You held on to someone pretending that everything was okay, and it was not. And it got to a point where you couldn't do it, and you just cut it off. Okay. Then we have crickets. It says silence, non-action. So I feel like you sat for a while. You didn't go immediately into another relationship with another woman. With this projected in the future days, weeks, and months. But because you chose to take a break and work on yourself, sir, you have a beautiful gift coming in for you. There is a woman. I feel like you know who this person is already too. And this person is absolutely beautiful to you, Aries. Okay. Definitely different than what you've experienced in the past. Okay. With this roller coaster, this high adrenaline rush, whatever's happening with this new person is kind of tripping you out a little bit. There's a lot of up and down emotions, up and down thoughts, because I feel like it's very different than what you had to dealing with this crap here. Okay, and I feel like you dealt with that mess for a very long time. Okay, but you are being rewarded with a beautiful soulmate, Aries, because you took the time to sit still for a minute and just heal yourself. Okay, so that's why in the near future, I feel like days or months, you have this coming in. You feel a magnetic pull to someone. It says unexplainable pull, can't resist. So you're definitely attracted to someone. And I feel like maybe you've exercised a lot of caution with coming into somebody new, because you sat to yourself for so long. But there's something going on with whoever this is that you just cannot help yourself. You feel pulled to them. It is what it is. And you're ready to accept that. Okay? But go ahead and get pulled in, Aries. And I'm going to show you why. Because there's unconditional love here. There's unconditional love that will grow with this newer person. All right? The universe is rewarding you for sitting still and healing yourself. It says genuine, certain love. This is your gift for sitting still for a while and healing yourself from whatever this was back here. So unconditional love is here to grow. You feel a very magnetic pull to this person. So don't resist it. Don't fight it. It is what it is. Yes, you are getting ready to get into another relationship, period. Yes, you're going to. Because I feel like there's something bigger at play. I don't think you're in control of this, Aries, at all. I think the universe is sending someone to you, okay? And what the universe is sending to you is a divine feminine. Can't get no better than that, okay? And the universe wants you to, okay, now listen, we always got free will, you know, but I feel like the universe is counting on you to create a commitment with this person, okay? And it says long-term relationship with your divine feminine. And it's full of unconditional love. This is very beautiful. All of these together, this is so beautiful. You know, and if you're intuitive and you look at this, you know, if I sit and look at this energetically, you could almost cry. If you can intuitively feel the energy in these cards, this can actually make you cry just from looking at it. Okay? So this is your gift. Your reward is your divine feminine. Mr. Aries, whoever you are. So don't resist this pull. It is indeed happening, but you deserve it. Why not? Okay? It's enough of these kind of people. You've had enough of this. You've done this enough. It's time to see something different. And you're going to definitely get that with the divine feminine. You're going to be very happy if you choose to keep going with what you're being presented with. Okay? So, Aries, that is actually all I got for you. You all right. Ain't nothing crazy going on for you. You just, you're growing up. You're coming into something. You're being more cautious about money. You're being more grounded, more serious about, adulthood and living and moving. And, it's just time to buckle down. That's all, But keep doing what you're doing with your artistry, your writing, or whatever this is that you do. Stay persistent. Work smarter, okay? Because here we go. All right? Now, the relationship portion of your reading, Aries, I feel like I was talking to an older Aries. This beginning part, I feel like this is a younger person, or it's a younger Aries that's just starting out in life. But if it is not, this is an older person that's starting over, okay? And that's cool. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Just get more serious about, that your life business, and that's cool. So don't forget prayer, surrender to prayer, or meditation as well. Meditation is a form of prayer. You got to do something about that ego, Aries. You got to get this under control, because this will definitely sabotage this. Okay? So get that ego, check that ego. Don't stress, especially if you got a divine feminine in your life. Why? She's going to help anchor this. All right? Sharpen your intuition, because you're going to have to protect this with all you have. She needs your protection. All right? And this next level that you're going to have to protect this. All right? And you're going to need your intuition to do that. Okay? So meditate, pray, exercise, do some third eye meditations to exercise your intuition. And you got to check your ego. You can use your ego out here in the world, but when you're dealing with your craft, you have to have a healthy ego for your craft, because you gotta gas your own self up, because whatever it is, you've been doing this for a minute, and you started very young. So you have every right to have an ego in your career field, whatever that is. But as far as, you know, when it comes to this kind of stuff, you can't bring the ego into this. You gotta surrender ego in these moments, or you can really self-sabotage yourself. Okay, you have to be gentle with this. You have to be humble with this, because this is a humble, very, you know, the spirit is very humble. Okay, this moves in humility. All right. So Aries, I hope that helped you, and you take care. Bye.